Alright. What it do, PML family? It's your main man, drama man, coming at y'all live. I just fucked that money up. Coming at y'all live with the Gaming Wild Black. This week, we got Uncle Sam's reject in the building. You know what I'm saying? It's week 13. What's good with you, player? Ain't shit. So real quick, man, for everybody that's tuning in, I'm gonna let Uncle Sam take over in a second because his stream is gonna be the one that's showcasing both of us this evening. But just want to let everybody know where we at, man. Pittsburgh Steelers in the AFC North is fighting for a playoff spot. We 6-4-1, and right now with the landscape of the AFC, man, we in the final playoff spot. This is a very contentious division, so I definitely need to win this game. Uncle Sam, since he came into PML, really ain't did shit. Really ain't been about shit. He 2-9. You know what I'm saying? And because of that, it's caused for a little bit of contention in the chat. Now, for those of y'all who don't know, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna tell it like it is, man. I'm a straight shooter. If you some shit and you ain't carrying your weight, and I'm gonna tell you some shit you ain't carrying your weight. You know what I'm saying? Uncle Sam is the kind of cat that don't take lightly to that trash talk. So we done had some back and forth in the chat and went at it with one another. But I think Sam gonna be poised to come out and make a good showing this evening. And what we gonna do for all of y'all is we gonna talk our shit, man, while we got this game going on. So Sam, you got the stream, man. You got it up. I'll let you go ahead and take it from here, man. That's true. That's true. Mhm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, so for sure. So here's what we're gonna do. What I'm gonna do during this game, y'all, is I'm gonna tell Sam everywhere he about to fuck up before he fuck up, and then when he fuck up, I'm gonna make him eat this shit, and he gonna rage like he always do when he losing, and it's gonna be fun for everybody. So you know what I'm saying. I just want y'all to buckle up. You know what I'm saying. Strap in and be prepared to be entertained by watching Sam get his ass whooped by a motherfucker who he hate hearing talk shit but can't do nothing about it because he's some shit. Invite coming your way, Sam. You know what I'm saying? Now, Sam, let me ask you this, cuz you done any scouting? Have you done any watching film? Do you know anything out there about my offense or my defense at all? This man ain't even get it. This man ain't even take no opportunity. He ain't show me no respect, no courtesy to check what my roster looking like and see what plays I like to run. It's about to be hella fun, cuz. You know what I'm saying? It's about to be hella fun. You know what I mean? Excuses, man. Hey, everybody don't believe that shit, man. Nobody in his stream trying to hear that shit, cuz you just you just suck at video games. That's all. Oh shit, man. Oh shit, I had already sent the invite. Well, shit, we go ahead and search. Nah, nah, I got you. Yeah, yeah, it be fucking up like that. Let me know when you ready to search. All right. Hey, so Sam, real quick, man, how did you come into the PML? You know what I'm saying? Because like you say, you know, your stream for sure be popping. You heavy with the NCAA. You know what I'm saying? And you got your franchise shit going there. But how did you come to get involved with the PML? Okay, I got you. Okay, I got you. Yeah. It is a long-ass game, and if you don't have...
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the steel capital of the world, Pittsburgh, PA, at Heinz Field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Green Bay Packers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
I'm going to methodically move the ball down the field.
60 outlaw. There.
Alright, hit a motherfucking safety kitty down in the box. Okay, he made the adjustment. Easy as fuck, boy. Wrong way. Fuck out of here.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I've not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week, hey, let's back things up.
Yeah, I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally now.
Okay, zone. You're going to Juju run across the field like that. And
they'll run with the NC State man. It's Jalen Samuels. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
It ain't a flashy team, man. It's like the city, you know what I'm saying? It's hard-nosed blue collar cat, punch you in the mouth. You know what I'm saying? Smack your girl on the ass and then tell you what you going to do, bitch.
Here's Minshew. Able to hit his target, Claypool. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, you got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Off play action, it's Minshew. They'll roll him out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
15, 18, look for 18. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you're out. You don't want none.
They'll go play action here with Minshew. This is Johnson. He's got it. And all the way down to the 29. A big play on 3rd there for the Steelers. And even 40 yards.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun is Minshew. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, they get man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
They about to be fucked up.
On 2nd down, here's the option.
Oh!
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted.
Hey.
Picked off at the 18. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Love going to give this one to Jones. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Green Bay.
If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield.
Complete.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. And what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Should have, though. Oh, you got saved by the
knocked down in the backfield.
Knew what that was.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. On the return, Johnson. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
The defense real vanilla is very, very shell.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time. Okay, lock it. Check. Ready?
Now Minshew. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Check. Check. 42's the mark. I'm coming for you.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that is incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
And a punt team on now as this one's sent away. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. He'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10.
Sam, you hear me, too?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
Then they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going.
Give me that.
Popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
He'll head out of bounds inside the 10, mark it down at the 9. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
Goal at the 9-yard line.
Now they try the right side here. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. That's what they wanted out of that first down play. Run it down there. Now they're knocking on the door.
The only thing that would have been better was getting it in, and now they can do whatever they want because they've got confidence on their side. Line up quickly and go, or savor it a little bit, but I run right back at him.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked him back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available, and they stuffed the play right there in the middle of the field.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of the defense.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Back against the wall, he panics, you know what I'm saying? Try to see if we can make another mistake. See if we can get him make another mistake. Single back doubles, man. I don't see him going to try to attack down the field.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Throwing. Love. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Now throwing on first down and completing it. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Out of bounds at his own 48-yard line. A gain of 9.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Steelers 7, Packers nothing.
Motherfucker, nice thing you want to do.
Here's 2nd and a yard. Here's Jones. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Let's see what we get right here.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Oh, they gonna hit me with the
flag comes in as that one falls incomplete.
Yeah, that's throwing it away.
Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
So I see when he in the trips week, but I ain't got no. I really don't have a lot of respect for what he's gonna do. Exotic, they don't know about that exotic things. That exotic shit right here.
On 3rd down,
everything covered. We lock that shit down.
Flushed out right. He may try and run for this.
Okay.
He will go out right near the 35-yard line. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was. Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 25. And obviously they want that run yardage, so they decline the penalty.
No doubt about it. Smart on their part. They finished off the play. But if you're going to jump, if you're going to commit a penalty, it's your job to finish off the play so you don't give up big gains like that.
Play like yourself, man.
And they've got another 1st and 10 as the penalty keeps this drive moving. Love from the gun. Making the catch is Sternberger. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks here tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Off the play fake, Love. Man open, it's St. Brown, he's got it. And he is going to have a Packers first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Love. He sets up the screen to Jones. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. They go back to the ground with Jones. And maybe shades of the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. Working out of the gun. Love. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Crosby up for a field goal. A 31-yard attempt.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Well, that will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment.
It's funny, we had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator, and what did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick, but that type of a drive should end in the end zone.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
We're going to milk the clock, get the ball downfield. Sure, we're going to touchdown. We're going to be methodical about it.
60 out more.
Look right here. This could be a big play.
Now a handoff looking right. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Here we go. 50, plant.
Looking to throw it. Minshew.
Come on.
Trying for Washington, but the pass intercepted.
Oh, he fucked that money
Kevin
up.
King with a pick.
Fuck that money up.
Prime time, baby.
And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown.
It goes without saying, but
make my
I'm going to
wife
say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He didn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And he knocks it through.
Makes the score Packers 10,
Here we go.
Steelers 7.
We down 3, man. Get the ball.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Completion here to Claypool. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A pickup of 24. And that's where the play began, the 24-yard line. On first down, it's Samuels. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory.
Samuels, the ball.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
7-yard.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Minshew sets to throw. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target.
58, Here we go. 58, right over there. Yeah. 80 weapon. Check. Hey, high 7.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. Short little throw to Ebron. Room here to run.
Like that. He like
Yeah,
that.
they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That one good for 37 yards.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Second and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And this time he is in. A great play there. As the first half is winding down. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Steelers 14. Packers 10. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. From the gun, Love. And this is incomplete with the clock showing just 3 seconds left. He was looking for his running back, Aaron Jones, that time. And now it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Final play of the half. Love looking deep for Adams. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
2nd and 3.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Love, they go play action now. Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
1st down, Love to pass. Throw to the right. He's got the tight end here, Sternberger. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. They go right back to him for 20 and a 1st. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Now a second down throw for Love here. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Aaron Jones. It's a gain of 4. And it's third down.
On third down, here's Jones.
Come on, man. They got me on.
And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
At the 28.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Jordan Love ready on first down here. That is caught at the 7. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
First and
A good pickup there, 26 yards. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
short of the goal line.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
One back in the game. That's Jones, 2nd and goal. They get it to him running left. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown.
Aaron Jones, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Packers have retaken the lead. A 1-yard run on first down, another one on second. Tell you, it doesn't do much for the yards per carry average, but it gets him 6 points.
And I just wonder in contract negotiations, do you show the 6 points scored, or do you show the yards per carry
I'm
first?
showing the 6 points.
No doubt about it. And his team benefits. They don't care about yards per carry. They just care about points up on the board.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
I don't believe that shit.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, box truck. Mike 51,
Now a handoff here to his running back. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop.
hey, Wahoo! Mike 42. Watch your slap.
Out of the gun is Minshew. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
at the 37-yard line.
60 on. Bring it. Check three. Hard. Hey, check 20.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. And they give this time to the tailback. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 24. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
At the 24-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And down inside the 15 he goes. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. They went counter there offensively, and a couple of defenders were on skates.
Go ahead. Right now, we just want to get the ball in the end zone, man. Don't make no mistakes. You know what I'm saying? We're not really in a position to be able to play around. Minshew doing this thing, 7 for 11, 2 interceptions, looking ugly. Both interceptions was my fault, unnecessary forces, you know what I'm saying? Burdell doing the damn thing on the ground. All right, we straight. All right, we're just going to avoid it.
For a second.
They certainly were, and you know what offensive linemen love about the counters and the misdirections? Sometimes you don't even have to block the defender. He can run himself out of the play if he doesn't read his keys properly.
Gets it to Smith-Schuster on the jet sweep. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Now Minshew. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. A handoff as they run the counter play. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That'll back them up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
Chris Boswell on for the field goal. A 27-yard attempt.
And Boswell's kick is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net. But they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress. And I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 now.
A 2nd down throw for Love. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And Jones is not going to have the 1st down as they stop him short. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Oh, it's a wobbler here. That'll go down as just a 20-yard punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter.
Squeeze. Go, Jackrabbit, come on.
Minshew, 1st and 10. And he will find his man on the outside. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's Minshew.
Oh!
And he rifles one incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprised, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Hey, Sam, stop fucking with me, man. Stop fucking with me, man.
And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
This motherfucker's trying to embarrass me.
Off play action, it's Minshew. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Big 4th down right here.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. It'll be Minshew again. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On 1st down, Samuels. Gave a glimpse of his quick feet, but not a whole lot of space down at the 30. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Go now. 70, Indy. Mike 42.
They'll look to throw. Now they set up a screen for McFarland. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
I'm coming after you. 58 to Mike, 58 to Mike.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Hayden Hurst, former 1st-round pick, the intended target. And it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. They'll get this quickly out to Claypool. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down.
At the 2-yard line.
They'll run with Samuels. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
That's an excellent stop right there here in this tie game. They're doing their best to hold the fort and at least force a field goal attempt.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
We all know how much running backs love getting the ball down near the goal line. They think they're going to find a way into the end zone. He hasn't had that kind of luck so far. Ends up not getting in on the last 2 carries. You know he's going to be upset about a missed opportunity.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great effort there. With his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season. And the Steelers are going to take the lead. And he'll bang that one through. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he returns this to the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He sets up the screen to Jones. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. This is Jones. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Off the play fake, Love. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
On 3rd down, Love. And this one complete right side to Funchess. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run it with Jones. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
Add that one to the good run tally right there. He's been strong throughout this game, and there's no reason to suggest he's going to slow down in the fourth quarter at all. And that's exactly what they need him to do. Keep churning out first downs.
Love. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Jay Sternberger there. That'll bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Play action this time with Love on the move to his left. And that's incomplete. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Dancing to his left. And that will be incomplete as well. They were moving the ball well early in the drive, but now it's 4th down. 3 straight incompletions all of a sudden could be their final play.
And with that type of pressure, how are they going to handle it? What do you call in this situation? Personally, I got to get the ball to my best player with the play he likes to run best.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And Crosby puts it through, and that'll bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
30-yard line.
Stay right here. First down, man. Get this motherfucking first down. It's a good game. And that's it. All she wrote.
Let's get off the field.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
That was good. The drop pick six was good.
Now they try the right side here. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game.
39-yard line.
Second and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. That's a gain of 4 here in the 4th quarter, with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on third down.
Oh, well, that game, though.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. The clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Nah, listen, I ain't gonna lie, man.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for third and long.
Thought the shit was gonna be sweet, but it's not as sweet as what I had imagined. But we get out of here with a dub, man. So.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. He's gonna look deep down the field, and that's caught inside the 30.
Who wants some?
And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
And he puts it through.
Makes the score 31.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
I think if you play like this, Sam, the way you played today, you're going to get some.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
All you got to do is, man, you got to keep it.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
Everybody tuning in, man. This is PML.
So for the Steelers, they pick up win number 7 on the year, and they will hit the road next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for the Packers, the season is beyond salvage now as they fall to 2-10, and they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
7-4, you know what I'm saying? 7-4-1. But it's good to get that dub. I got the Detroit Lions next week, so I'm trying to go for. Would be in position to go for a sweep of the NFC North, but I lost to the Bears. You know what I'm saying? But I beat the Vikings last week. Beat the Packers. Let's go ahead and see if we can get the trifecta and knock the Lions out next week too. You know what I'm saying? So that front seven held fort. CJ Verdell had like 250 the last game, or like 209 the last game. You held him at 81 yards and shit, man. So should be a good job. Yeah. Man, they did you dirty with it. Sure. See. Yeah, good shit, man. All right, then. Hey, man, for your man, drama, man. All right, UncleSam, man. I appreciate you, bro. Man, yeah, no sweat. And with that, y'all, we're going to go ahead and take a look at some of these highlights, man. Go ahead and look at the pluses and minuses from the game. Some of the highlights, you know what I'm saying? It was a lot closer than what I wanted it to be. Really didn't have to be that close. But we played a good game, man. Just played solid defense, that's all. Sat back in the field, coverage and shit. This shit that I had, I could have got more of this. All right, y'all, man. It's man, Dollar, man. I'm out of here, man. Gaming Wild Black. PML, Premier Madden League Football. Y'all know how it go down.